detective, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check, bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG, lie detective, don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the, hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make up. Ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Chill. Told her bye, bye, bye. Chill. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Chill. Got a lot of chill on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. Chill. I'm a wrist like jet ski. Chill. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Chill. Small. Just name my flight. Just name my flight. 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. Just want to. I didn't want to tell you that, mama. Million dollars cash just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. True. Kicking, she tripping. Chill. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh. I'm picking rain still glisten. Chill. So don't lie, lie. Ooh. No, you can't stand it. Yeah. I ask you why. Yeah. Cut the check or buy. Yeah.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, bought a broke bag. 24, time to show 'em what that, Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I put a residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me a it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I ball on the principle. Remember the teachers was all of my. Now look all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you chase it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. They hated it slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your court in. The with your like we turning your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die.
My girl, so talking about what? Ain't got nothing, man. Ain't got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, though.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. You can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss.
One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Hassan Whiteside missed his first. That one goes.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Goes to the right side. Fires the three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
And the basket good at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Goes to the left side. Has a look. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Nurkic. And abuses the rim with the big finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Doesn't get the bounce. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands. almost got a steal.
To McCollum. From the outside, no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
McCollum with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Trying to cash in. McCollum shot off the mark to Davis. It's James. His first effort off the mark. Lillard to Whiteside. Short jumper won't go down. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Lays it up and in.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
Lakers ball. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Anthony Davis sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Lillard. And count the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Danny Green. Kuzma. Deep left corner. Davis. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Whiteside. Big finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Anthony Davis lets it fly to Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
Lillard to McCollum. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron into the front court. Right now, 12 all. Davis buries it on the catch and shoot. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Hassan Whiteside. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. Lillard to McCollum. Draws the double and still hits.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Davis. Missed it. Trailblazers with the basketball. C.J. McCollum. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Lillard to McCollum. And the rebound pulled down by Davis. Cousins to Danny Green. Kicks it outside. A pass stolen by Portland. Anthony Davis tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
James to Davis. Pass to Cousins, down low. Davis misfires. It's no good. To Nurkic. Nurkic rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
On the follow, way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
McCollum. James into the front court. Down a point. For three, that's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for three.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Almost unlucky bounce. To Davis, beyond the arc for three. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
To McCollum. New blood coming in for both sides. Los Angeles has the basketball. LeBron James, guarded by McCollum. Terry Stotts will go ahead and use the timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Luke Walton making some changes on the court. C.J. McCollum, now 3 for 9.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Up 5. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. From long range, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Luke Walton shifting gears as the subs enter the game. McCollum slams it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Deep right corner. Caldwell Pope. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
McCollum into the front court. Margins 8. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
And you can't lunge like that.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. And he'll go to the foul line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Damian Lillard has got 2 shots coming. Career 88% from the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To James. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Trailblazers take over. Probing the defense. JaVale McGee swats it. Oh, big finish at the rim.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
James cleans it up. McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the... basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
It's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. D's got it. Damian Lillard. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
James off the iron. No good. To Caldwell Pope. Has a chance. Just not going down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Avery Bradley trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Portland has the ball. JaVale McGee rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Bradley. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. He throws it down. This is spiraling out of control.
And this is where you feel so bad for that assistant coach that had the defensive scouting report. You know he put in the time and effort to give you all the right tools to win this game. You've been caught out of position each and every time, which is the reason you're down.
Yeah, you don't want to make the boss unhappy. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
JaVale McGee. Throws it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Davis, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Bradley looking for his man. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 3 for 4. Good start.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at three.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the three-point play. He effort from the line so far. And he missed the free throw. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Quarter 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. McCollum with the basketball. His guys down big. Fires the 3, and C.J. McCollum, zero hesitation, knocks down the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Bradley. JaVale McGee. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Gets to the basket and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
McCollum into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
JaVale McGee with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
It's Portland ball. McCollum against Cousins. To Ken Bazemore. Probing the defense.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Cousins. To Bradley. Caldwell Pope. Bradley. Avery Bradley. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there. Lillard. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Los Angeles, they have it. Count the basket inside.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lillard. to Whiteside. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Bradley. Not that time. He missed it. To Lillard. It's a big finish.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
For 3. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Lillard, guarded by Cook. Turns and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lillard for 2, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season, a first-time All-NBA first-team player, tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Time for some new personnel into the game. And too much contact.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
McCollum. Lillard. Wide open look, won't go. To Caldwell Pope. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
And the finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lillard. Great pass to set it up. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Portland's got it. Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Lillard and Jay, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Nurkic to McCollum. Fires the three, and C.J. McCollum knocks down a wide open look.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Kyle Kuzma. Bradley. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Lillard, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. James up against the Weber State product. And finishes strong.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard to Whiteside. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Caldwell Pope sizing up McCollum. A pass stolen by Portland.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
McCollum with the basketball. 9-point margin. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nope. First one does not go. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Davis. James. Great defense. Forcing the miss. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Davis. Not that time. To McCollum. Kyle Kuzma with a piece. 4th this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
LeBron James sizing up the all-star Lillard. To Davis. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Danny Green. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard to McCollum. Anthony Davis pins it.
don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Cousins. For three. Off the mark. No good. To McCollum. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Kyle Kuzma. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. McCollum into the front court. Down 8. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Nurkic. Nice pass to set things up. Bazemore with the slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Davis. That's off. The side of the rim, short. McCollum with the basketball. Now down 6. Danny Green snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that side. He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. You've got to get that one to go. Portland has the ball. Lillard in a matchup with Boogie. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Substitution being made in this one. LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Oh, he can't connect. Nice pass to set things up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
McCollum into the front court. Down 6 to Lillard. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
LeBron James matched up with Lillard. Davis. Second effort to Kyle Kuzma. And draws the foul.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed on a pair. It's Portland ball to Nurkic. Tolliver against Cousins. Defense making the ball carrier work. Whiteside to Lillard. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. James buries the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LeBron, defended by Lillard. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers will start the second half with a narrow lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Fellas, back to...
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To McCollum. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. He struggled so far. 1 free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Portland's got it. Lillard to McCollum. That's no good.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Danny Green, beyond the arc for 3. Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he misses the second. Lillard sizing up Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. Ooh, 5 now. Cousins knocks down the 3.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard defended by Cousins. Knocked loose. It's James working hard on the glass. Yusuf Nurkic sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
To McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And C.J. McCollum, 0 hesitation. Knocks down the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Has a look. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
And C.J. is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Lillard to Whiteside. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
LBJ has it. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Davis. Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Second of 3, got it. Takes advantage of the foul, 3 for 3 at the line. Lillard to Whiteside. Shot from the lane won't go. And scores. Strong take.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
DeMarcus Cousins swats it. Incredible. 6 tonight to Cousins.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds, with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Lakers come up with it. Fires the 3, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Anthony Davis rejects it. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
4-3 at long last. He missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, providing he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
To Davis. Kyle Kuzma. That's good D. Shot no good. McCollum with the basketball. The deficit now up to 12. To Whiteside. Bazemore with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. To McCollum. Wide open look, won't go. James. Bizarre shot right there. Shot's no good. That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. Luke Walton making some changes on the court. Trailblazers take over. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Ah, tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
And a throwdown. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
JaVale McGee to Davis. James. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Caldwell Pope. James cleans it up and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
McCollum into the front court. His guys down by 9. JaVale McGee with the block. LeBron James with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Fires the 3, and McGee there for the rebound. To Davis. JaVale McGee. To Caldwell Pope. Davis. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. To McCollum. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Davis can't connect. Off the mark. Well contested. McCollum with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Gets a look. Can't hit. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line. JaVale McGee. Couple of free throws on the way. History not on his side. 58% from the line. Missed the second one as well. McCollum into the front court. His team down 9. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. McCollum with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Anthony Davis pins it. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Hood. To McCollum. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Second of 3 is good. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. McCollum into the front court. The deficit is 6. And he... knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there. JaVale McGee to Davis for 3. Not done yet. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 4 out of 7.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Trying to cash in. Shot by McCollum. Won't go. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Portland has the ball. JaVale McGee, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
McCollum with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
McCollum into the front court. Margins 8. Got it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Danny Green to Caldwell Pope. Davis can't connect. It's no good. McCollum with the basketball. Down 6. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Caldwell Pope. In the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
McCollum into the front court. Looking to make something happen. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Caldwell Pope won't go down. JaVale McGee sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. McCollum to Rodney Hood. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Davis gets it in the left corner to Davis. Kyle Kuzma. Textbook defense. Short jumper stays out. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. It's Portland ball. Lillard to McCollum. Count the basket at the rim.
One of the most underrated backcourts we have in the league. Dame with an assist to CJ is something we hear all the time. No, we actually don't. We should probably hear a lot more of that.
LeBron James matched up with Lillard. Beyond the arc for three. Gets it to go. And the foul.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Danny Green with a chance at a 4-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. JaVale McGee tips it. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. McCollum with the basketball. His guys down 11. To Lillard. C.J. McCollum. That breaks the streak after 5 straight makes. It's no good. To Davis. Throws it down.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Anthony Tolliver is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 77% at the line. First one, count it. Hits the second, one more coming. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. To Danny Green from long range, Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Portland's got it. And scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Cousins. Lets it fly from long range. Boogie. Zero hesitation. Knocks it down from 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Kyle Kuzma sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Nurkic rocking the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. Make that 7.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lillard sizing up Cousins. Easy pass. To the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And he finishes at the rim.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. McCollum, great dish to set it up.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. 8 now.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To James. Backcourt violation is called. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Davis to Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
McCollum to Nurkic. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lies. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
A pass stolen by Portland. To McCollum. Work it down to Nurkic. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
McCollum into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Here's LeBron for two. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. McCollum with the basketball. 14-point deficit. Nurkic to McCollum. DeMarcus Cousins with the block. 9 blocks.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with this.
Flushes down the slam.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
To Nurkic. And a nice finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
LeBron sizing up Nurkic. Curling inside. Cashes in for two.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Damian Lillard. Wide open look, won't go. To James. Whoa, what a finish.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Lillard against Cousins. Anthony Davis with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Off the mark on his free throw. To James. 4-3. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
A lot of contact, no whistle.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Kyle Kuzma has got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Trailblazers take over. Lillard sizing up Cousins. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Lillard to Nurkic.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Jusuf Nurkic at the line for 2 shots. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. James. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with their three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Oh, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Time to shuffle things up. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Kyle Kuzma and his woes from deep continue. It's no good again.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kyle Kuzma, and he's yet to hit one from deep. It's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Kyle Kuzma with a chance at a 4-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Great feed. Sets it up. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw try, off the mark. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Danny Green. Kyle Kuzma. He engulfed him that time. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Kent Bazemore, a couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Kyle Kuzma. Davis. Lakers have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Great looking vision. It's James. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own. Legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
James, count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Send it away!
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
JaVale McGee to Davis. Fires the 3. Anthony Davis is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second of 3, no good. Missed opportunity. 0 for 3 at the line. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. The Lakers get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers will represent the West in the NBA Finals after today's landmark victory. After a season of adversity, it all comes down to one last playoff series, and I just know it's going to be incredible. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailblazers were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.